Hello? Hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? I think I accidentally unmuted this tab. There we go. Don't want to hear myself. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to play. I think some neighbor of mine is burning. It's giving me a headache. So, kind of why I started late. That and I was also struggling to find something to play. Um, how about we just start with like Balatro or something? I'm kind of in the mood to play Balatro. Game's muted. Hang on. Whoops. Accidentally quit. Did I mute the game? No, I didn't. I muted it with this. Let me get it captured. Okay. There we go. Nice Balatro. I can't remember what we were trying to do. We were trying to get the gold stake, right? But we don't have many ways to play for gold stake. We only got orange stake on 2 decks. So we were trying to get there on the anaglyph deck. So I guess we'll play purple stake on anaglyph deck. I guess. I guess that's what we will do. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Let me put my controller in my hand. Instead of playing the game with my mind. Four kings? Maybe today's a lucky day. Despite my feeling unwell, maybe it's in fact a lucky day. You can see my cursor, can't you? I guess it doesn't matter. Don't matter for this game. Now the problem is Mime is not going to do anything. But it is like an early investment into steel cards, but I don't know. I'll take the egg, I guess. I guess we'll take the egg. Speaking of eggs, we got my rooster moved into the hen house. He wasn't living with the hens before, but now he is. So I've been keeping an eye on him to make sure he's not going to be weird about it. Not going to be aggressive or anything. So far, he's been fine. I think he's been trying to court them, though. It's not really working, because I don't really care. They've been away from a rooster for so long that I don't think they actually care. Take that. I really kind of want that extra discard, but I didn't save for it. Huh? I don't know if you can see on mobile, but I added an extension to that shows Twitch or 7TV emotes. So that should help you. What should you have for supper? I don't know, but I really want to McChicken. So maybe you should have a McChicken, because I don't have a McChicken. Also, I'm really banking on getting a 10 or... Nope. Damn. No other ace. It's the same thing. I really don't know if it's better to just skip the first blind every time, but I feel like it is. When you're on the more difficult stakes, because playing the first blind doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you any money. I just don't know what the correct decision is. I kind of want to try modding the game, but I don't know what would be good to install. I don't know what the actual, like, big mods are that everybody plays. I know there are some, but I just don't know what they are. And I don't know where they are either. Okay, we start off with 2 Eternal cards, and I'm not a fan of that. What are you saying? Lex, what? Total package conversion mod? What are you saying? You're speaking nonsense. Why would there be that? I feel like this is also a bad start. We got a bunch of useless Eternal cards at the beginning. I feel like we're just the best course of action is just restart. Thank you for the hydrate, Maz. Welcome in. Also, I need to check something real quick. And it is okay. I see it. I see that it's enabled. The redeem is enabled. I assume that it's gonna work. Oh, there we go. That's more what we need. And it can... Okay. Brainstorm copying Hiker. That's Polychrome. The Gay Joker. Give me more. I want more. I need more than that. That's something. Upgrade all those kings and queens. Tasty. It's been such a hot day today. I really am not ready for the weather to get warm. Especially since I don't know how bad it's going to be in my stream room. Because my air conditioner is not quiet. Not in the slightest. I just really want cooler weather than this. If we can get some cooler weather, I think I'd be fine with it. It is good fishing weather, though. I would like to go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing sometime this coming week. There we go. I kind of wish... Okay. Didn't get that lucky. $20 extra chips. 10 extra chips. Three of a kind with more chips. What's the best kind of chip? If you're like sitting down to eat a burger or a hot dog and you're like, oh, I want some chips. What are you getting? What are you pulling out of the pantry? Doritos Cool Ranch. Cheddar chips, just any cheesy chips. We've seen the cheesy chips. We've seen what those look like. Pringles with a burger? I guess I can see it. Pringles, I feel like, are usually just snack food. Like, I pop open a can of Pringles because I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat more than just, like, a handful of chips. That's just the way I see it, though. Also, this is not good either. This is terrible. We're getting bad starts. Man. That would have been really good, but we didn't have anything to help. It was too weak on its own. Also, I made the mistake of doing the small blind again, but I didn't see what the skip bonus was. Salt and vinegar kettle chips. That's... no. Wrong. That's the wrong answer. Sour cream and onion, that's a better answer. That's a real answer. Like, we just gotta go with something simple, honestly. But yeah, sour cream and onion's pretty goated. I don't think it's unrefined taste buds. I think you just have bad taste buds. Salt and vinegar. We used to beat people up for saying stuff like that. I don't even remember what Mr. Krabs is saying. I don't remember why he's saying that. But I remember he says that. What is he referencing? I don't remember. Is it I think it's the episode with the panty raid, the one that's been like banned or whatever? Where they raid his mom's underwear drawer? Turn cards into diamonds? No, thank you. It's kind of funny. I do remember them pulling him around in like a what do they call it? I don't even remember. A little wagon? When you were like a little kid and your parents would pull you around in a little red wagon? They're pulling Mr. Krabs around in one of those, and aren't they like hanging out at a laundromat? This is such an old episode. Okay. The panty raid. I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. My question is, do they always raid his mom's underwear drawer? Like, whose panties have they raided? Can't discard any more aces. Oh well. The idea that they just keep going to the same house is really funny to me. I don't remember. I thought the episode was like Mr. Krabs is bored. Is it the episode? No, it's the episode with the pill, I think. Because he feels really old and he wants to hang out with the kids. So he goes and hangs out with SpongeBob and Patrick, and they're just like doing a bunch of like boring childish stuff. And he wants to leave. That's what happens. And then, yeah, Patrick's like, I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. and he for some reason he doesn't recognize his mom's own house. Which is the weird part. I wish I had that 10-4 now. I guess Mr. Krabs is the kind of guy who probably doesn't even know where his own mom is. Like, he's just completely neglected her. I feel like he would do that. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's hope I draw a club, I guess. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, that's the one with the old song. This is another failed attempt. My mind is just not in it right now. I'm gonna skip again, because that's a useless skip. That was not so bad. I feel like that episode is, aside from the just weirdness of it, that they're raiding an underwear drawer, but it's one of the few times where I feel like they're not shown as being children. I feel like the weird thing nowadays is that SpongeBob and Patrick are way too childish. Like, the impression that SpongeBob always gave is that he's not a child, but he's not an adult either. At least not like a literal... Like, he's an adult in the sense that he's a young adult. Because he goes to, like, boating school, and that everybody else in that classroom is an adult. Or at least they're perceived as one. But nowadays, I feel like there's this weird disconnect where SpongeBob is just kind of not anything. I don't know if I like that this early. Discards 2 random cards per hand. That's gonna affect my ramen. Actually, let me do this real quick. And then I'm gonna take the planets. Actually pretty good. And then I'm gonna take another Mercury. There we go. I guess it's gonna discard 2 anyway. Okay. I don't know about this. But oh well. More pairs, I guess. More pair potential. Gonna make some pasta? What kind of pasta? I had pasta yesterday, but I still want to make chicken. Steak pasta? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Well, there's got to be more to it than that. You're not just boiling noodles and frying a steak. Are you? That's crazy. That's like a bachelor meal. Come on. You're a married man. You gotta put some spices in there or something, or some sauce. Or some vegetables at least. Not just carbs. Well, then season it. Stop saying you'll season it and just season it. Instead, you're just eating a bunch of carbs. Damn. I should have used my one discard. But I don't think that rune was going to be any good either. That's the problem. I think we're getting... the problem is we're too low on the cash early. Kind of just want to skip both. There is supposed to be a big update for Balatro, and I don't know exactly what it's going to change, but I do think they're changing the stake that gives you -1 discard. I'll continue to bully your supper, by the way. Endlessly and relentlessly. Until you put some sauce in it. And some vegetables. Okay, perfect. That's not... whatever. Let's get 2 negative cards, I guess. I only have 1 more discard. I couldn't... well, I guess I could have just thrown garbage, but... I could have just thrown some garbage and hoped to have drawn a 2. I'm just getting the worst negatives. And the worst bonus cards, or... what do you call them? Fancy cards. I don't really know what the term for them is. I don't remember. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Wow, okay. At least I got some money out of that. Most played hand is already to pair. And straight, I guess. I guess we'll take this. I don't exactly know why, but I guess we'll take it. Okay, is that a win? Yes. I guess, again, I should just waste... I don't know if I should just waste my hands, actually, to try and pull the cards that I want to throw away. Like, that feels so weird. And contains a pair. That's something that we want. Free reroll, fine. It's all bad. Healing the stake. There we go, there's a 2. There 2. Got some money again. I don't have any more ways to throw away that 2. Is that enough? That's enough. That's more than enough. Heart Joker? What? I guess... No, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of anything. Hang on. What do we got here? Immolate. Or Ouija. Bunch of 3s, okay. I think I'll sell this. And this. Open a standard pack. Take a golden jack, and I guess call that good. Yes, Jack Frost. Is another loss already? I guess we should have kept the 2 pair. Awful. My mind is just not in it. I'm just losing all my money. Terrible. We'll do one more before I try something else here. Here, actually, we'll just do this. We'll do that instead. Try and play around kings, I guess. Why not? Oops. Got a flush. Save that king, actually. Do I like theater or musicals? Is that like a one or the other question? I mean, I've been to a couple plays before. But I don't think there's any... Well, I guess I don't know. I don't go out much, so I don't really go to them. Like, when you say theater, I'm assuming you're referring to, like, actual theater, and not... Not, like, going to the movies. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done anything like that. More eternal garbage! I love it. Eternal trash that I can't get rid of. And the manacle. Can I get the kings? Well, there's something. That's not good. And it really didn't give me any... It didn't give me either of my kings. I can kind of see why people play this game modded. I feel like there's just too much stuff that's objectively bad. So it just having it around just is not, it just makes it unfun. Or maybe not objectively bad, but it's just too much. There's just too much fluff. There's too much fluff that doesn't do anything unless you're actually playing around it. So getting in early just feels awful. Like, look at that. It gave me an egg in... But I also had the hologram tag, so it just... It gave me basically a dead card. It gave me something that is counterintuitive to the egg's entire design. For no particular reason. It could just do that. That's not gonna happen because I got an egg. There's gonna be an instance where I get rich and I might have too much to spend. I don't know, maybe we could try it. Here I can't play too much crap, or else I'm going to... Well, that actually was a lot. Never mind. I thought it'd be worse. Double my money. Double my $1. Here, I like this more than that. Steal. Actually, planets. Must play 5 cards. Well, I hope that's not too much. Just shy of it, okay. But that's gonna be too much, so I'm just gonna play the pair. That helps in case I get telescope or something, I guess. Okay. We got something here. Maybe. I'll hydrate just a second. Okay. I guess we'll make these lucky cards. I don't think we should make them lucky cards because I think the lucky cards will kind of ruin stuff. Yeah, see, I can't take that. No, that would give me way too much money. That I'd actually have trouble spending it all. I think it's better to get tarot cards anyway in this situation. Oh, I have $5. See, I didn't even spend it. I looked at that glass card and I was like, I should buy that. But for some reason my brain said, no, don't do it. That was a waste of time. Okay. Sorry about that. I got some surprise food here. So I might take a BRB in a couple minutes just to eat it. I should have bought that instead, actually. I do have a McChicken, yes. McChicken. McChicken acquired. I kind of wish I had a better setup so stuff would happen while I'm away. You know what I mean? I guess I don't know what... I don't really make clips well enough, so I don't have much to show. But that's something that people do when they do like a BRB screen. They have clips of themselves playing. True. It's true. It happens. There we go. Okay, I think now's the time. Let me eat it before it gets cold. Um, I'll see y'all in a bit. Back. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would.
Hi.
I'm now emboldened. I am empowered by the Ronald of the McDonald. So let's hopefully win. Decrease the level of any played poker hand. Not exactly what I was wanting. Do I even have pair leveled up? I might not. Might not have pair leveled up. So it might be fine actually. Nice. Not too bad. Oh, game was muted. Whoops. Whoopsie. Also played a lot of two pairs. Okay. This is pretty good. We're getting better here. Everything is not so bad. Although I'll have to sell that. I may just tank the thing so I can guarantee it. There we go. Tank the decrease. Overstock? Let's do this. Buy the overstock. Buy swashbuckler, because that's pretty good with egg, actually. Since we're not selling our egg, that's fantastic with egg. I feel like Sly Joker's gonna be there forever. Although maybe it doesn't have to be. What we need now is multiplier. That's what's gonna push us over the edge with this. Don't need that. That needle, huh? Try not to cough. Coughing right into the microphone. PNG tuber gets you sick. ASMR. Venus or Mars? I guess we'll go Venus. A little more difficult to get. Mars. We're gonna take all this money and just constantly re-roll for a good multiplier. play it. Nice. I didn't know if it would be better to play the lucky card, but I think it would be better to play the more chips. Look at all this money we're gonna get here. $130. Paintbrush. What's in the standard pack? Foil lucky card 10 with a purple seal on it. We'll take it. Throwback could be good. I think I may sell that and get the throwback, and then I'll keep rolling. Really leveled up our 4 of a kind. There we go. Pluto. That's more of what we need, actually. There we go. Under $4. It worked out. I'm not gonna play those just in case. Just in case they hit for $20. That would be bad. I wonder if... I'm sure we've seen it happen. But I was just about to ask if the $4 counts before it goes through the cards or after. Because if it hits a 20, you know... Is it going to be like, oh, you have $24, you know? But that wasn't when the hand was played, so I just wonder if it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again just to see if I can get a bunch more planets. It's risky, but...
feel like it's actually going to help a lot. Because we're not really locked into a certain build here. You know what I mean? Like, not build, but hand type? Like, we're not only playing flushes or pairs or straights or anything. We're just kind of playing. And take that. And I'm going to skip for 2 or 4 more planets and leveling this up. I don't even know what my cards look like anymore, to be honest. I don't know what's in here. Just a bunch of bullshit. It's not really cards I wanted to discard. But that's okay. That's honestly a lot better. I guess it's good that it discarded those cards. Man. My throat is like whooping me all of a sudden. And I don't know why. Oh, $20. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it counts it when the hand is played, not when the score is counted. I'm sure we've, like I said, we've known that before. We knew that way back in the past, but it seems like I've forgotten. More consumable slots, that's a good thing. Black hole, don't mind if I do. I think I prefer death at this point over Molt. I guess I could have kept both. But so we can do stuff like this. I do have a couple extra kings. Trying to decide what would be better to do here. I think it'd be better to have more kings. Just in case something comes along that we can really use. Stone. Stone that. And then... glass. I kind of like this. This isn't so bad. That's bad. I don't want that. I don't want that card. Or that tarot card. But what can you do, I guess? I want an Empress or something. I wonder if you can pull black holes from the Empress. Or if it's only from the Celestial packs. Probably only from the Celestial packs. Oh, it broke. Oh well. We have the technology to make another. Full house. I don't really care about the tarot at this point because I'm drawing cards face down. I feel like I have a higher chance of just getting unlucky. Plain ace, huh? Steak is peeled. Breaking news, the steak is peeled. And I didn't even have to use Mr. Bones. Okay, actually, that's great. You can save me another day. Actually, probably shouldn't have bought that. I'll hydrate. Give me just 1 second. Gold, huh? The splash wouldn't be too bad here. I wish I could get through this without using Mr. Bones, but I don't think it's going to be the case. I think this is gonna have to be resting on Mr. Bones' shoulders. Unless I get... No, no 20 pop. Oh, I got my High Priestess, though. I thought it was the Empress, but it's the High Priestess. I always confuse them. What is my full house situation looking like? $115 base times 10 versus nothing else that beats it, really. So I guess we just play that. See, that would have been a time for a 20 pop. I would have pogged. Ah, oh, just shy. That's actually fine. We got more Joker space. Maybe we can find something here? No. Sadly. Okay, the bad news is this is the wall. Oh. Judgment? That's kind of what we needed. Something good, please. Campfire? That's actually awful. That's not what we want at all. I shouldn't have sold it there, but I don't really care. I think we can't pass this. Unless we get perfect cards. Which we are not, so... RIP. That's the end of our Balatro run. Just a bunch of chips. No. Ripperoonie. Let's see. What do I want to play instead? What should we switch to? No, I'm kind of just not feeling it. Maybe we'll play more Slay the Spire, just because... Maybe we'll be luckier here. Did I not switch? There we go. I think that worked. I think that worked. Oops. What just happened? This is my off stream. There we go. Did I turn the game sound down? Oh, I did. I turned it way down. I turned it way down because I think I was listening to something while I was playing. I had somebody's stream open. I think it's been a while since we played the silent, so let's play the silent. Greetings. Choose. Get a rare card. Alchemize. The design of the silent? Yeah. It's pretty good. Just pop both their pearl ups. So we won't have to worry about it. Give me 1 second. Maybe that's better. Maybe I should turn it down here. I think the music's fine. I think it's the effects that get a little loud. Maybe. Maybe that's better. I think the music is fine. Crush the bug. Do you think that's like fuzz, or do you think that's carapace? Do you think they feel like a fluffy dog? These little bugs? I think it's probably... I think it's... well, maybe. Just go all out. In fact, drink the potion. Backstab him. Whoop his ass. Still had to use both her two defends. They weren't weak enough. I'm trying to just conserve every hit point that I can. I feel like it generally doesn't make that big of a difference. Bouncing Flask. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Yeah, since I don't have any post-fight heal yet. So instead I just, also I thought that Bouncing Flask was a 2 cost, but that's fine. Or was it 1 cost? I didn't know it was a 2 cost. I kind of missed the build we did last time. gonna take a lot of damage here, but there wasn't anything I could do about it. Fire potion. Whatever happened to that guy? Did he get, like, arrested in Vegas or something? I feel like that's what happens to minor celebrities all the time. Isn't that what happened to that ShamWow guy? I should have discarded the doubt. I forget I can do that sometimes. Because that feels kind of silly. Because if you have just a bunch of discards, you could just make a curse and never be a problem. Well, from what I remember, that guy, he beat up a prostitute because she bit his tongue or something. That was the story? That's what I had heard. I really don't know how true it is, but that is what I have heard. You know, I obviously I have the second save that's off stream, and I really underestimate footwork. More poison. Defeat. Yes. Man, the fact that I had to take all that damage earlier really messed me up. I'm almost half HP from that one 14 damage attack. Getting too sloppy. Drink that. Yes, Edge. The Edge is coming. What? That doesn't do anything. I guess it doesn't matter at that point. Top 5 roguelikes? I guess it depends. I feel like a lot of games have roguelike in their category, in their genre. Like, they consider themselves a roguelike, but they're not necessarily what I would call a roguelike. Mango. Like, hang on. Let me check something real quick. I think Slay the Spire is definitely up there in the top 5 roguelike category, though. But let me see.
I guess it doesn't call itself a roguelike. Three dexterity. And then we'll upgrade alchemize. I'm not stalling, I'm looking. I'm gonna look through all my roguelikes that I have installed. You know what? Unreal World. That's up there. Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Unreal World is a pretty good roguelike. That I think people might forget is a roguelike. Yeah, I streamed it once. And then the game gave me a quest where I had to go kill a bear. And it was really... those quests are not... Well, I didn't have to kill the bear. I had to get the good guy's axe. And... usually... with those quests, my experience is you basically walk along the tree line that you think it is. Because everything has a tile. And the best way to do it is to, like, you read what it says. And sometimes it's kind of hard to understand. But then you find tiles that match the description, and then you walk along the edges of those tiles until you maybe see a splattering of blood. And when you see that, then you know you're in the right spot. And the quest rewards for those missions are never particularly good. They're worth doing. I'll say that much, but they're not, like, sometimes it's like, oh, I'll give you tips on how to hunt or something, and it's like, it's just like an XP boost. But the thing with Unreal World is that aside from, like, the beginning character gen, there's no real upside. To having, like, really good stats. At least from what I've found. It just kind of makes you do stuff faster, which is not all too useful. Like, oh, you whittle wooden bowls slightly faster. It's like, yeah. That's something, I guess. Oh, this guy. Just burn him. Do everything I can to him. Let me look more here. Darkest Dungeon's pretty good. Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode is always really fun. Winged Boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel 3 times.
a shop. I guess I don't really need this shop. If there's one thing I need more, though, is more discards. Discard cards. There we go. Nice and poisoned. I had an item off stream that was like your poison transfers to other enemies when the enemy dies, and that was really good. Hello, hello. Quick slash. Enemy has weak pain. Energy, draw one card. Blade dance, I guess we'll take that. Let me take a drink real quick. Welcome in, Leon. Drink this. Just get this low while I can. That way I don't have to do that much damage to him. There we go. What makes poison green? It's always green. You would think that would be bad to always associate a single color with poison. And then you could just like make a poison blue. And then no one would be wise about it. They would just be like, "Oh yeah, this is a blue drink." And then they drink it and then they die. They had no idea. Just this tasty blue drink. Nice. That fight wasn't so bad. Have you draw a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies? Why not? Whoopee! Uh, first time you discard. I'm torn between the kite and the slaver's collar. Both are pretty good. I don't have a whole lot of cards that discard, though. I only have 2. I guess the kite is universally good in it, because it works in every fight, whereas the collar only works in boss and elite fights. These birds are really annoying. Not really sure what I want to do here. I guess that's what we will do. Dead bird. I feel like if birds look like this, I would hate them. With the big long necks. It's too freaky. The 1,000 cuts doesn't count towards the flight counter. Which is a bit disappointing. Because that would be an excellent way to deal with them. There we go. Just to knock him down. I'll eat the 5 damage just to knock him down. You too. There we go. That took a long time to cook that pasta. What were you cooking it on? Lose all my gold? No thanks. I think one time I gave them all my gold because I thought the fight would be a lot harder than it is. I guess I should have did that first, but that's okay. How long were you cooking it for? I gotta check the messages back. That was like 30 minutes. But now the steak's gonna be cold. You're gonna have cold steak. I don't believe you. I think you just like your steak cold. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Maybe we can pull through. Ah. But I thought I had... Oh, never mind. Rip. We'll go again. Transform, I guess. That's good. I'll take that transform. It was nice outside earlier. It just gets hot in my room. With the fan. It's 83 there? That's crazy. It's 74 right now. That's pretty hot for 8:30 at night. But also, you have to think, it's not going to be 74 in my room. It's going to be closer to probably 80 with me running my computer. Jawworm. I never noticed their name before. That's a pretty good name. Jawworm. Speaking of SpongeBob, reminds me of the Alaskan bullworm. Tasty. Does it even have like cheese or something? No cheese? No nothing? Cream sauce? I guess that's fine. You need to buy those boxes of Velveeta. There we go. We're getting through this. Oh, somebody's launching off fireworks. At least I hope that's what that was. I hope it was a firework and not something exploding. Oops. That's what. Nope, stop. There we go. I really don't like that it's March already, to be honest. And that it's almost over. Not good. March is almost over. You know what that means? Christmas is here. It's already Christmas. Burst. I'll take the burst, actually. I like the noxious fumes, but I'll take the burst. Next skill is played twice. You know, I was playing a game the other day, and somebody used this like Animal Crossing sounding music, and I was looking for it everywhere. I'm just like looking up every Animal Crossing game. Oh, Animal Crossing Wild World. No, it's not here. Animal Crossing City Folk. Is that what it's called? No, it's not here. Every song. I'm going through every song of every Animal Crossing game ever. Turns out it wasn't an Animal Crossing song. It was like Schlatt made an Animal Crossing sounding soundtrack. And that's what it was. I was losing my mind. I literally checked every Animal Crossing game OST in search of this song that I heard. And I just didn't get it. I was so confused. I wasted like 3 hours trying to do this. And I didn't even know, I don't even remember how I found out that it was actually Schlatt's music. I think I just Googled it. I Googled something. And I found it. Incidentally. I already have the infinite blades, so I'm gonna take a slice. A slice of za. I can make it innate. Next 2 skills are played twice. Level up the burst, I guess. I mean, I think he technically owns, like, a music thing. I'm pretty sure it's like a music publisher label, like his own. I'm not too sure about that, though. Yes, and yet I have DHL delivering my package 2 weeks after I ordered them, yes. I need to kill this guy faster than this. Egg? What about an egg? No, I don't think this is an egg. I think it's some kind of crab. Or block. A map is what I want. Well, I guess we're gonna upgrade. Upgrade the blur. Bottled tornado. I guess we'll take that. I guess that makes it pointless though, because it doesn't need to level up anymore. Oh well. I don't need to upgrade it, but I feel like it's gonna get upgraded regardless. Okay. Whatever. Might have to take a quick pee break after this fight.
Give me 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. I have returned. Thank you, thank you.
Hello.
Uh... E-set. Unplayable status cards now can now be played. Whenever you play a status card, exhaust it. I'm gonna take the Ancient Tea set. +2 energy per rest site is really good. I have no gold to give. I have no gold to give you, man. He's actually going to be the one that's giving me gold. I need the thing that upgrades my cost cards. I don't know why I did that. I should have just played the infinite blades. But that's fine. They're just little bugs. Louse. Two dead bugs. Super poison. More poison. Just tons and tons of poison. Okay. Tried twice. This is not necessarily a good fight for this. For our current situation. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can stack a lot of armor preemptively. Nice. If I can keep his poison up, that's going to be our ticket. $30 poison damage per turn. $38. Okay, but this actually went by really fast. Yeah, his design's pretty cool. Hexa-ghost, but he doesn't really look like a ghost, but he kind of looks like that one Pokemon. What's its name? There's a Pokemon that kind of looks like this, but it has a face. It's called, like, Spirit something. Spiritomb. No, not Ghastly, it's Spiritomb. Hang on. Let me pull up a picture of it. I'm not a Pokemon person either. My Pokemon knowledge kind of ends after
after Gen 3. But this is it. Don't they kind of look alike? Put them side by side. They kind of look a lot alike. I'm a bit curious if there was a design inspiration here. Because the color convention is also the same. Coffee dripper. Astrolabe. Astrolabe? Candelabra? And Venom, Terror Plus, and Dash? Dash is okay. I'm fine with that. I don't know, the Terror is kind of... I thought it would be a lot better than it actually is. Kind of a stinky card. I'll hydrate. Give me just 1 second. I should have grabbed water when I took that BRB, but I didn't. I did not. Okay. 2 birds gone. 2 birds with 1 knife. Double enemies poison. Backflip. Leap. Give me a free potion before I just end it. Weak potion. I hate this guy.
Need the poison. Now that his artifact is down, I need poison. There we go. There's some poison. And a potion. Another sneaky strike. There we go. That was actually a lot smoother than it usually is. Your cats are playing too rough? Well, then don't let them play too rough. Break it up. The double back-to-back attack. That's a bit crazy. There we go. Took him out real fast. Says an ad's about to happen. I might get up and get my water. Not good. Yeah. I'm gonna have to heal at that one. Speed potion. I'm gonna take another dash. I'll be right back with the water. Okay. We're good now. I don't have that much gold, but what do I got? Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. I may just buy that. Even though it's not gonna do anything right now, I don't think. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. I should have. Damn, I should have. I'm dead. I should have dashed. I don't know why I did that. So I guess I'm not dead. I'm just barely not dead.
Don't give up.
Good thing is he's badly poisoned. Okay. Just barely make it with 2 HP. Scary. Now I have to heal here, but then I have to fight a boss or an elite. And it's not one that I can really deal with. Uh-oh. I was hoping to be one slightly weaker than it is, but it is not. Favorite wrestling matches? I didn't actually watch a whole lot of wrestling growing up. Well, I did, but I don't remember a lot of it, I should say. Kind of forgotten most of it. Sadly. I liked Rey Mysterio. That's what I do remember. I just don't remember. It's just been so long ago that I don't remember. There we go. We actually survived again. Thank goodness. Upgrade to attacks. Another piercing wail. I'm barely surviving. Not lucky. Mutagen strength, why not? Oh, I forgot to use the slice. Shit. Oh well. Get that poison on there. Bouncy poison. Save all the HP I can. I really don't. That's the thing. Because my parents told me that I was really into wrestling as a kid. And that I used to, like, beat up my brother. But... yeah, I don't remember any of it. It's just been too long. Lose 32 max HP. We can't do that. We've seen this one before, but we can't do that. We're gonna save that. Another bouncing flask. Whoops. My shoe fell off.
I was thinking, when I was trying to decide on what to stream, I was looking at Wrestling Empire, and I was kind of like, yeah, that sounds fun. I've been thinking about returning to it a lot lately, but I just haven't. But it would be fun, though. It's been a long time. I think we'd have to make somebody new. The king might still be there, but I think we should retire him. It'd be nice to make a new character. That feels bad. I had to use all these rest spots for revives. I know M. Dickey also put out a different new game like last year called Infinite Lives or something. It's like a what's the term for it? Superhero. I can think of the word superhero. It's like a superhero game. It took my Venom. I'll have to take a look at it. But it would be pretty fun. This is not good. Right. Rip. Just got shot down. I think we'll try somebody new. We'll try the defect again. I feel like this is the weakest, like our weakest runs have been on this guy. Sock Man? What do you mean Sock Man? Oh, Shock Man. Not Sock Man. I was very confused. Like, he doesn't even look like a sock. Panel 1 Plasma. We haven't seen Plasma before. Where you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. We shall channel the plasma. Figure out what the hell it is. At the start of turn, gain 1 energy. Gain 2 energy. Is infected by focus. Caca. For some reason, I'm just thinking of the guy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, who... What's his name? Something... He's a giant dick, and he wants to build a dick ship to go back to his home planet, his dick planet. Mr. Wongburger, that's it. And he runs an Asian restaurant where if you could like peel off the bottom of your drink cup and it'll give you a reward, but if sometimes the reward is that you'll get your dick ripped off. And then he takes the dick and he uses it to make a spaceship. And then he makes a return in a later episode where he has like this weird metamorphosis where he turns into a giant tooth and he takes people's teeth to make a teeth ship to return to Tooth Planet. I think the first episode was made just because they wanted to see how many times they could get away with saying the word dick on TV. Because it's not censored. They just constantly say dick. I don't think I have any actual zero-cost cards, but I was kind of hoping to draw one. You know what? And then he returns again. He shows up a third time, where instead of being a tooth, he is now a giant hamburger. And Shake, Frylock, and Meatwad all try and put their hand on the burger and like leave it there until the last one with their hand on the burger, so they can eat the burger, because they have no food. You mean the golf game? I don't think I'll play the Aqua Teen Hunger Force golf game. Yeah, that's the game. You're talking about. Hang on. Would you recognize the cover? You're talking about this, right? Whoops. This is gonna be huge. You're talking about this? This is a golf game. Yeah, it's golf. It's mini golf. See? You you golf and you get chased around by Carl and he tries to beat you up. It's It's really not that good, I promise you. I'm not even sure it runs properly. If you know what I mean. Everything you want in a game is, mini golf. The title of it is incredibly weird. What is it called? It's called Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am. And that's a golf game. Heat Sink. I'm just grabbing it because it's a power card and I need more power cards. I have none. I have no power cards. Hydrate. There we go. Tasty water. Lantern at the start of combat, gaining additional energy. Rip and tear. I don't think I said that. I know they made everything basically in Photoshop. The entire point of the show was to try and make a show as cheaply as possible. But I don't think I said that. Strange blue humanoid with a gold helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Interested in my services. Yeah, we'll heal. I don't think I said that. But that was something that I heard about the Photoshop, was that was like something AVGN had said, because he met what's his name? He's the guy who voices Meatwad. But he met him in like a bar when he was visiting a convention or something. And he just asked him like some question about, you know, some kind of creative question, like how do you do this? What do you do? Yada yada. And the guy was just like, yeah, fuck it, just do it in Photoshop. Just do everything in Photoshop. Sundial. Gain 4 focus at the start of your turn and lose 1 focus. I guess we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll upgrade it. Now it's time to fight the Hex Ghost again. There's a lot of damage coming my way. I guess we'll do that. Dang it, what? You have a rip in your jeans? Why'd you rip them? Don't rip your jeans. Punch. Punch the ghost. I'm gonna take the slaver's collar. I don't think it's the best, but we're taking what we can get here. Punch him. I need more focus. I got a little bit of focus, but I need more focus. I'm not too entirely sure what this guy's best everything is. Yeah, I can't pin it down. Not this again. I'm gonna gain 5 max HP. You stand on the altar and cut your wrists as the blood spills out in sacrifice. The arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later feeling a new potential surging through you. I mean, it's 5 max HP, I guess? I don't know that it's worth it. I don't know. Hard to say for sure. Here we go. Zap, 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 zap. Remove all block from the enemy to deal 10 damage. I might go to the shop because we have almost 400 gold. I got a mango. Okay, you know what? We're pretty tanky now. I almost got 100 max HP. 85 gold, obtain a relic. Got any for me, friend, please? Maybe some coin? Yes. Feather? That's actually pretty good. Because it can make it so that I don't need to actually heal. Channel 2 lightning. I have a little less gold, but we got a good item here. Self-repair, we'll take it. We'll take that too. And then we'll go to the next camp and upgrade this. We'll go to the chest. East pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. Go back here. Toke on the peace pipe. How about self-repair plus? Maybe I go all the way and do the elite over there, but I'm not sure. Get a lot of damage out there while I still have high focus.
Maybe I won't go to the elite. It looks silly. The snake guy, you mean? Yeah. Frost for each enemy in combat. He did look a little goofy. I think there's a thing based off him, and it's not very. I don't like it. I won't say it's not very good. I'll just say I don't like it. Okay. Brewed juice, more max HP, I'll take it. Max HP. What we got here? Entering through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however you do notice black fog seeping out from the sides. Obtain a relic, 50% chance to become cursed. We'll take it. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. And I didn't get cursed. You push open the coffin, the fog dissipates harmlessly inside. You find the mortal remains of a decorated soldier grasping an old relic. You pilfer it and move on. We got lucky. We won the coin toss. Okay, that's really good against him. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Streamline. Let's upgrade. We'll upgrade the multicast, actually. the automaton again. I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll sit on it until I end up needing it. Don't take my multicast. And they took my plasma. My plasma TV. How dare they? I can rotate over to the Doom, I think, with the multicast, I think it'd be pretty good. Maybe not, though. Man. I just didn't have any more armor for it. Even as tanky as he was. Rip. Well, darn. That stinks. Oh well. Well, let's see. Let's see. I don't know what to do now, if anything. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Looks like we got them all.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Shank.
Shankster30 gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you for the 5 gift subs. I guess I'll stick around for a little bit longer. Mexican Bunny Gamer, Decaf Leon, Din Din, Will Shan, and Gogo Gabagool Gremlin. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Shank. Thank you so much. Turn up my gain a little bit. I think I'm quiet. Maybe that's a little bit better. Let's see. Do a Scrandle or two. How do I do this? Hang on, let me do something real quick. Let me do that.
and do this. We can do Scrandle though, yeah. Put on some music. And get this working here. Edge coming up. We got Scrandle. We can do Scrandle. We can do Scrandle. Let's see. Krauker versus Wigan Kebab. How is this a kebab? It's a pie. This is a bonus round, so that just means we're picking what we would rather have. Steak pie and a roll. I don't... Also, is my cursor hidden? No, it's not. It says it's... I don't see my cursor, but it says it's being captured. It's very weird. Oh, there we go. Now it's capturing my cursor. Kebab? No, it's a kebab. I don't know what honestly, I'd rather have the sausage. Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. It's got these nice grill marks on it. The only thing I don't like is just the fact that it's in like a little bun. It's in a it's in like a little dinner roll. Like put it on an actual bun, please. Also, it's dry, which is always minus 10 points, but I'll eat the sausage. Tortellini bolognese with beer versus deep fried cheese in a roll. It's literally just a slice of deep fried cheese? They wouldn't. Well, no. You know what? I wouldn't eat these together. You know what I would eat this with? I would eat this with that hot dog. If this was in that sausage and there was an actual bun, and this was just like, well, this is Germany, and this was just like put in the bun with the hot dog, I think I would like it. And this is Netherlands. Wait, what? Did it just play an ad? It's saying ad starts again. It said there was an ad starting, and now it's trying to play an ad again. I don't know why it's doing that. I think it auto snoozed, and I don't know why. You'd pick left? I think I would go left too. I don't know though. Maybe like tortellini bolognese at a soccer game, I feel like could be kind of sketchy, but I don't know about the deep fried cheese. The deep fried cheese is even more sketchy. Sausage bap with onions versus meat pie with mashed peas, gravy, composite, fork, and bowl. Why why are you listing the fork and bowl? Like that's part of the deal. That's just what is there. I guess you can eat it, yeah. You just eat just eat the bowl and fork. I'd rather have the sausages. Those sausages also don't look bad. I like onions. I don't know what this brown sauce is, but it looks pretty tasty. Korean corn dog, stuffed with mozzarella and breaded with panko breadcrumbs versus steak bowls. Just steak on rice with like sweet and sour sauce or something. I've never had a Korean corn dog, but I really want to try them. I think I'd rather have the Korean corn dog, but I don't know. This is cheaper. I'd rather have the Korean corn dog. Hot dog, no price data. Just a leathery looking hot dog. Wait, what? Versus bowl of popcorn with a beer for $22? What? Is it because of the bowl? I'm not paying $22 for popcorn. I can buy a box of popcorn for like what, $4? $3? I could have like 5 times as much popcorn for this price. I could get sick of popcorn. I could turn into popcorn. I don't think this hot dog was expensive. I think this hot dog was so cheap that the person was embarrassed to list the price. I'm not eating a $22 bowl of popcorn. I'd rather go with the rancid hot dog. Man, that was actually really close. Pita bread and meatballs versus sausage, pickle, and bread. Bread and meatballs look really good. That pickle looks dry. That is a dry pickle. Also, this big ass basil leaf on top. I think that's what that is. The pickle does look really sad. It looks so dry. Like they left the pickle out. Left it out overnight. Warm pickle. Curry chips versus ice cream nachos? Ugh. What do you mean ice cream nachos? I think the problem is I would rather have the ice cream nachos over the curry chips. Because that curry does not look good. You'd eat the ice cream and ditch the chips? Yeah, I think I would too. Because that's good looking ice cream. It's got like a chocolate and strawberry drizzle on top. It's got the sprinkles, a little cherry. And then it's like, oh, underneath there's nachos. There's tortilla chips. I feel like it wouldn't be terrible. Like it's like a salty and sweet combo, but the fact that it's like corn chips in my ice cream, I don't like that. But I'm gonna try it. I'm being forced to eat it. Sausage roll versus the Chippy Tea Buddy. Fish cake on bed of chips topped with mushy peas and tartar sauce. Could you take the mushy peas off and then we can talk? I think I like it more than the sausage roll. This sausage roll's got like a sticker on it. You see that? The chippy tea buddy? The sausage roll looks cursed. Yeah, it looks like it's not. It looks like it's full of dirt. it, it looks like it's full of dirt. It doesn't look like it's got sausage. They just overcooked the sausage, and it turned into burnt dirt. And then it's also got a sticker on it. I'd rather go with the fish sandwich, but I don't know that I would like the peas on top. Fish and chips versus lobster steak, chicken tender, and salad. Free with sweet admission. What? I mean, this is a lobster steak, chicken tender, and salad for free. I don't know if this is like a buffet selection. Like this person just took one of everything. Because that's a weird combo. This is kind of what the fish looked like on my fish sandwich the other day. It was like these big strips like this, and it was really good. But I don't know about it being dry. I think for free? Free steak and lobster? Like, I don't know. I can't really see the food. The person is like taking the picture with the light right above them, so half of the food is getting blocked by the shadow. I can't tell the quality of it. It's very bloody steak too. I'm guessing that's all what all this pink is. And I'm hoping they ordered it like that. I'll go with the lobster. Popcorn, chicken, and chips versus charcoal. Do you like some charcoal? Yeah, I'd rather have the... What is this sauce? Barbecue sauce? Hmm. Yeah, 50% on the charcoal sausage? Sausage, chips, and curry sauce and hollowed cob versus Olympic burger and fries. You can't see the burger. You can barely see the fries. With a drink, you can't see it. Who taught this person how to take pictures? This is the worst picture I've ever seen. I'm out of snoozes, so an ad's about to start. I think I'd rather have the chips in a cob. Because I can't tell what the burger looks like. Eat the chips. I'll drink. I'll drink to that. We did community average. That's good. Yeah, we did all right. GG. GG. I I guess it might be time to wrap it up. I got a bit of a later start, but I'm kind of feeling a bit sleepy. I don't have any more snoozes for this ad. So I'm just gonna run the ad and I'll wait until the ad's over to actually raid and everything. Let me bring up my... adjust all my windows. Let's see. Pull up my raid window. What is that game? What the hell? I don't know. Real is still live. Still a minute left on these ads. My wind is, yeah. I think I completely forgot to mention there's a new redeem. There's a new redeem that you can use. If you check, they should say that there's a new one. I completely forgot to mention it. I think it'll work. I mean, the title of the stream is New Redeem, New Me. Yeah, see, it works. Look at that. I got it working. Thank goodness. Okay, the ad should be just about up here. I don't know how much time it takes to raid, but I will get it started. I think we'll go say hi to Rial. Let's go say hi to Rial and tell her that we hope she's feeling better, because she's not doing too great, because she's on some new meds that are making her nauseous. We'll go say hi. Thank you everybody for coming out. I hope you had a good time. I will be back again Thursday. Next Thursday, this Thursday, whatever you want to call it. Thursday, the 26th. 6 p.m. Central. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And I hope to see you again next time. We'll continue with Dark Cloud and other stuff. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.